Well, I want to say welcome to the IRL kitchen, and I am the chef Suspenders, the kid, aka Hades, the most feared in the kitchen. All right, let's go and dive right into our number one recipe for the day, Popeye's fried chicken recipe. The next thing we're going to be making, can't have fried chicken without some buttermilk biscuits, by the way. With these buttermilk biscuits, we have to make the sausage and gravy biscuits. So we're actually going to upgrade our biscuits. And then finally, if we have enough time, funnel cake recipe right there. We got a full day ahead of us. All right, it says we're going to need flour, baking powder, salt, butter, buttermilk, and honey. So the only thing that we don't have is buttermilk. All right, gently stir and let sit for 5 minutes. This will allow the milk to slightly curdle, giving it a buttermilk-like texture. And then we're gonna put it away. All right, you can also do it with lemon juice. We need honey. What else do we need? Well, this better be the flour we need. I mean, there's nothing better than white vinegar. All right. We need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. 2 cups, my ass, man. I don't need all that biscuit. Still looks like flour to me. All right, 2 cups. All right, now we need 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2.5. Wait. Oh, it's 12. I put like a little bit more than I should have, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care. You know what I mean? Whatever. All right, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay. And then 5 tablespoons of butter. We have to just mix this first, I think. Get all the ingredients combined beautifully. I forgot, we gotta make buttermilk. All right, so the recipe, we need 1 tablespoon of vinegar. All right, 1 tablespoon. And then we're gonna put enough milk just to get to the 1 cup. A little jump start on the curdle. All right, a little blend. Okay. This has hit 5 minutes. Now I'm gonna let this chill in the refrigerator so it doesn't spoil. So that buttermilk is done. And we need 5 tablespoons of butter. 76 grams. So we need 76 grams of butter. 75! Haha, the kid! Let's grate the frozen butter into the flour mixture and then use a pastry blender or fork to incorporate. All right, so that's what we're gonna do now. Let's grate this butter right into here, like so. Go against the grain to kind of knock any pieces of butter off. All right, we're just gonna fold. So this would be the technique to fold, I guess, like this, right? Try to break it up a little bit and then just... Don't overmix. Well, maybe that's good enough already. So we're gonna put this in the refrigerator for 10 minutes and let it just cool down. We need to make that 1 spice. All right, let's make that real quick and knock that out. So we need a 1/2 tablespoon of ground coriander and cumin. So let's get that ground, and we need turmeric. All right, so that's it. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, garlic powder, and oregano. All right, we need to get the ground I forget what it's called, ground garlic. This one's the jumbo size. And we need salt. All right, so let's get a small bowl. All right, we need a 1/2 tablespoon of ground coriander. So coriander's right here. Now I want everything to be perfect. We follow recipes around here. All right, there we go. And then we need a 1/2 tablespoon of turmeric. Right there. All right, and then we need a 1/2 tablespoon of garlic. Right there. And then 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. Okay. And then 1/2 tablespoon of salt. All right, this is Sazon seasoning. Yatta! We made it! Sazon! let's mix this up. All right, let's put this together now. We'll go back to our original recipe, which was over here. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So I'm gonna do it in a big bowl because obviously we got chicken. Fuck, no flour. I could just use cake flour probably. All right, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? I got unlimited amounts of extra crispy. I'll take it. All right, 1 cup, 2 cups. We got flour. This is the expensive flour, imported directly from Italy. The kid is international, by the way. All right, moving right along. Baking powder and spices. So we need to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder. So that's 1. I was kind of skimp on the last one. Okay, I put a little bit more this time. You know what I mean? You got to do it by the eye. You got to do a little bit by the eye, a little tablespoon. All right, and then we need, where was I? Oh yeah, chili powder. We need chili powder. We need a teaspoon of chili powder. All right, we'll put a little chili powder up in this bitch, and there you go. And then we need 2 teaspoons of this new Sazon seasoning. 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. And then we need 1 teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of salt. And then we need a teaspoon of garlic powder. Bro, I just did all this. Another teaspoon of garlic powder. And then a teaspoon of pepper. All right. And then we need a teaspoon of onion onion powder. A little bit more never hurts. Maybe a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? All right, good. All right, we're gonna need cayenne pepper. Wait, what? 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne. There you go. Get a little spicy mix. And then 2 teaspoons of paprika. 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons paprika. There you go. All right, well, whatever. We gotta mix this together. This is like the batter that the chicken goes into. Beautiful. Make sure everything's popped out. Okay. Now we're gonna put this to the side real quick because I just wanted to knock this out. Now we're gonna go back to our biscuits. We don't want to forget about the biscuits, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to knock this seasoning out so that way we'd have to do it later. All right, buttermilk recipe. Now we have to mix the honey and buttermilk until well blended. So let's grab that buttermilk. And we need 3 tablespoons of honey. So 1, 2, 3. Make sure that's nice and mixed. All right, let's grab our flour mixture and just stir until moist. I don't know if I used enough butter to be honest, but I mean, I'm just following the recipe. We need 3/4 a cup of the buttermilk. What happened to that 3/4 cup? Just stir until moist. Okay. You can kind of use the scraper just to kind of gently put it together. We're just basically trying to make a ball out of this. All right. So we're gonna roll it. Fold the dough into thirds as if folding a piece of paper to fit into an envelope, and gently re-roll the dough into a rectangle. I mean, this is 1/2 inch thick. All right, and then we're gonna roll it into thirds. All right, cut dough with the biscuit or cookie cutter. Oh, these are the biscuits. How many can we get? Fold dough into thirds one more time. Gently roll to what the thickness, cut the dough. All right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 12. It said I would make 12. Place them 1 inch apart on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and bake at 400. All right, so I'm gonna set my oven. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're gonna prepare this with some baking. We're gonna put that here. Look at these beautiful, beautiful biscuits. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, perfect. There we go. We got our biscuits. All right. All right, I filled up the whole rack because I didn't want to waste any. I mean, this is obviously going to be wasted, but no one's going to eat this much, so whatever, bro. I mean, like, I don't feel bad. No one's going to eat it anyway. All right, biscuits in. All right, let's move right along to our Popeyes fried chicken. So in this recipe, add flour, butter, and half, cook on medium low, stirring often for several minutes until thickened. Add thyme, rosemary, pepper flakes, black pepper, and then serve on warm biscuits. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. We need 1 pound of pork sausage. There we go. All right, so we're gonna use this right here for the gravy. All right, here we go. Man, I need all-purpose flour for everything, man. Somebody remind me to buy that tomorrow. We need 2.5 cups of half and half. Since we don't have half and half, we're gonna have to make that. All right, so we're gonna do 1 heavy cream. We need another one of heavy cream. All right, so there we go, milk, and another milk. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna need flour for this. I'm just gonna continue to use my OO flour because I do believe it's better than cake flour for most things. Crushed, we need thyme, rosemary, so we have dried rosemary. It asks for that, and it also asks for thyme. It says dried thyme, so dried thyme, crushed rosemary, red pepper flakes, ground pepper. I thought I had that. We do right here. And that's it. Tablespoon of butter. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And the heat is on. All right, here we go. We're gonna put the brown sausage in the pan. And we're gonna blot out the fat using a paper towels. That's all fat. That ain't even fucking pork. What happened to the beef? Oh, my things. Chat. We're cooking fat. These biscuits look done, but they're so small. I don't even think this is like normal. I think this is intestines or something. Oh, we gotta remove some of this. Bro, I don't wanna use this shit. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is weird as shit. Just fatten up in there. And we're gonna use regular pork. Okay, that looks way better. All right, heat on. All right, back in business. This we will keep. I don't even know if I want to use this. That shit smells funky, like too fatty or something. All right, let's put some salt in this motherfucker because the recipe doesn't even call for salt. But you always got to salt. All right, salt. Oh man, come on, get out of there. Oh, man, this is so hard. They're like small little hockey pucks, but they're soft. Yeah, they're definitely cooked. All right, we're gonna drop the heat down to low, and we're gonna add the flour. And then we're gonna put in butter, 1 tablespoon of butter. And we're gonna cook with the half and half. I'm gonna let this butter melt first. All right. And now we gotta add the spices. So 1/8 teaspoon of thyme. Mix that in. And then we're gonna do 1/8 teaspoon of red pepper. And then freshly ground pepper to taste. And let this simmer and thicken up. Oh, 1 teaspoon of rosemary. 1/8 teaspoon of rosemary. 1/8 teaspoon is not actually a lot. Like that. All right, that's done. Once this thickens up, then we can put it over the biscuits. Man, this consistency is really good now. I don't know if you guys can see how it's really creamy, really nice, beautiful. Maybe like a minute left. God, that's good. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, now we gotta move on to our size fried chicken, ladies and gentlemen. So this is asking for 4 eggs to mix with 1/4 cup water, and you mix it with 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. All right, so let's go and grab our deep fryer. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I forgot. We got to do the chicken. Oh my God. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, you need it. That's all you need, man. I can't find your thing. Yeah, come over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome for our guest, Uncle. Uncle, I make fried chicken. Yeah, so I need to cut KFC and then I put here, I fry.
Okay.
For fried chicken.
Yeah.
You don't even know what fried chicken is. Here, put on a hat, man. Yeah, you don't even know what fried chicken means. I don't like you do it the way that you want to do it, Uncle. Let's show everybody how to do it. Okay, so that's how you do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you really good at this, man. You should work at the market. Gotta work on your. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Damn, you making quick work of this chicken. Yes, and now you need that jam right here. Don't cut off your hand, bro. Oh! I don't like that's the ass. What is this?
Toot.
Is that pussy or ass? All right, the head too. Put the head here. Everything. Okay, Uncle. I give to you. You can have downstairs for you cooking.
Okay.
I have chicken. I just wanted to see if you could do it. Thank you, Uncle. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't about to use that. I actually bought some already cut up pieces of chicken, obviously. But yeah, we already got our meats right here. Boom and boom, already prepped because the kid thinks ahead of time, ladies and gentlemen. Figure this out. So first we're gonna coat the chicken in a flour mixer. So basically we're gonna take this chicken and we're gonna put it into our flour mixer. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 10 pieces. Whatever. That's enough. Let's go make our egg wash. So it's calling for 4 things of eggs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It says to add 1/4 water to this. So we're gonna add 1/4 of water to this. So we have some Frank's hot sauce. It's asking 1 tablespoon of Frank's hot sauce. Just like that. All right. Okay, yatta. All right, well, the Temi fryer. Yatta, we got our Temi little fryer here. All right, good. Yatta. I mean, it's already almost there. This is gonna be heating up oil fast as hell, bro. We're basically gonna pat this out like this. Go like that. I'm not known for fried chicken or anything like that, bruh. We're making fried chicken today. Like that. All right, so then we got our powder right here. So basically we're gonna take the chicken and go into the bath, right? We're gonna take this chicken, go into the bath, right into here, and then we're gonna go back into here, so. then go like, roll it all up. And put it right back in there. So that's one. All right, look at that. Boom, ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Boom. This is the moment of truth. Suss's fried chicken. For best results, deep fry your chicken 350 for 8 minutes to 10 minutes. Maybe I should use the basket, actually. With the basket, at least I don't get any stickage on the actual thing. And we'll put one more piece. Okay. Just a little chicken frying, you know what I'm saying? Uncle, did you get the watermelon? You can have fun. This is my little, what do you call it? Viking ship. You fella fighting the waves. Yeah, the kid got a boat finally. Woo, look at that. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen a professional chef with a little oil bag. You know what I'm saying? The kid got a yacht. So let's do a temp on the biggest piece, right in the middle. Oh yeah, these zones are done. That shit's like a 200. Put them on this tray. Let them chill. They're definitely gonna come up to temp. Oh my god! Ah, my finger! Ah, shit! Yeah. We're almost there. Temp's coming up now. Done. All right. Man. Ugh, fuck. I don't know. These ones are pretty crazy. Fucking giant ass pieces of fucking fried chicken right there. Crispy as fuck. All right. Finally. We got a nice piece of chicken right on the end right here. This looks beautiful. That looks good. And we'll throw some biscuits on this bitch. Fried chicken with biscuits and biscuits and gravy right there, ladies and gentlemen. I nuked it. That's good, bro. It's time for our first rating of the day. The meal tasted good. I'm not gonna lie. That was like one of the first times I've actually finished almost the whole plate on stream. All right. Good? Good. Good. All right. You like it? You can have it. All right. Good, good. Take it back out there. Good, good. And only because it's with the gravy, only because I made it with the biscuits and gravy and the gravy was so strong, I'm going to give it a 7. It probably would have went down to like a 6.5 if it wasn't for the gravy. The gravy is good. I'm going to give it a 7, not a 7.5. A 7 means that any family can eat this. It's definitely a dinner, but I think the saving grace was the gravy. The gravy was just so strong and good, and the biscuits do taste like biscuits. Don't get me wrong, they just don't look like store-bought biscuits, but they do taste like biscuit. Well, I want to thank everybody for taking the time out of their busy day. The most important people are you, the viewers, so thank you so much for coming back and really, really accepting this wholesome stream that we're trying to go into this direction. So thank you so much. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are, and I will see you in a little bit. Thank you, guys. My name is Suspenders, and I'm out. Yatta!